Oh my goodness, it's December. So I'm not normally one to do TBR videos. I mean, I have done them in the past, but mostly I do them for readathons. But sometimes I just know what I want to read this month. And I have a few of those, mostly because it's the last month of the year and I only read half a book throughout November. I would like to get a few more numbers of books read before the end of the year. So I have a few picked out. Some of them are like wintry themed, at least in my mind. And some of them are just books that I feel like I need to read this month. I feel like it's like slightly ambitious for me just because I don't read a whole ton of books every month usually. I think it's average for me to read 3 books in a month usually. But if I spend as much time reading as I spent on my computer trying to write throughout November, I think I can do it. So the first book is The Living by Isaac Marion, which I was sent in exchange for an honest review. I have started it, but I am not far at all. I do hope that I can get through this pretty quickly. I've heard it's going to give me the feels, so kind of excited for that. The next book here is The Miniaturist by Jessie Burton. I wanted to read this in December because the cover is very wintry looking. I have no idea if the story is wintry or Christmassy, but the cover is, and so I thought it would be a good December read. It is about someone, a young woman who moves to Amsterdam after just getting married to this guy who's not very nice, and he builds her a house that looks just like their house, like a replica little house, and so she hires this miniaturist to make all the furniture and everything that goes inside the house, but it's really, really creepy and eerie, apparently, and things that happen in the house are happening in real life or something like that. So anyway, sounds good, and the cover has snow on it, so. The next book I have is We Are Okay by Nina LaCour, and I wanted to read this in December because it takes place over Christmas break. Excellent! Except I think it's sad. It's about someone who is alone in her dorm over Christmas break, because everyone goes home for that, but she's like left her past behind her, and her friend, I'm assuming from high school, comes to visit her in her dorm, and she has to like face all the things that she's left behind. So it might be a little heavy, but it's also really short, so if it's heavy it won't be for long. But I absolutely adore this cover, and I've heard a lot of great things about this. I've been interested in it for quite a while, so I thought I'd pick this one up in December. The next book is The Mortal Engines by Philip Reeve. I bought this back in the summer when I found out they were making a movie. I was like, oh, I should read the book first, because I really do enjoy reading books before they're movies. Like, even if I'm only reading it because I just found out there's going to be a movie, I like giving myself the option to experience it the way the author intended before seeing the movie. If that makes any sense at all. I really enjoy experiencing the story the way it was originally portrayed first before I see a different version of it. Sometimes, obviously, I can't read every single book before it gets turned into a movie, but I was interested in this one, and I haven't read it yet, obviously, which is why it's on my TBR, but I have to read it soon because the movie comes out in December, so there's that. I don't really know what it's about. Cities that are like mobile. It's like cities move, and then they're like attacking each other. And the last one that I have here is Saga Volume 9 by Brian K. Vaughan and Fiona Staples. It's my birthday in exactly 1 week, and my friend bought this for me yesterday while we were at the mall for my birthday. So now I have volumes 1, 2, and 9. I've heard it's going to tear my heart into tiny little pieces. Apparently it's worse than the thing that happens in Volume 7, so I don't know if I'm prepared, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna read it. So that is my TBR pile for December. Hopefully I really, really want to get through them, so I really have to focus and try. It's difficult because I'm not done my nano book. Obviously, my books are more than 50,000 words, but so I still want to keep writing it. But like I don't have to because I'm not on a deadline anymore, but like I want to because I like it. And now that I can like delete things if I want to go back and like edit things that I was kind of like word vomiting during NaNoWriMo. And it's a terrible, I just want to read, but it's hard. Wish me luck. Maybe your luck powers will make me be able to read. That's not a thing.